Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome back in the white shirt, as you notice, back home. So here we are at the personal side. We have Amelia May, our newborn. She's actually feeding at the moment. I did have an initial plan to introduce you all to her. However, she was not in a cooperative mood. We've had a fair string of visitors over the last couple of days, which for my personal side is really great. Definitely happy that we have a big support network, because we, Jen and I both agree with a lot of exposure, getting Amelia out, exposing her to people and the world and different voices and tones, and like many things, the more you kind of be exposed to, you can learn it on your own. So that brings me to, one of the personal thoughts is, I've always been like a seeker. I've never necessarily been one to learn through other people's words. Like if you're going to tell me the stove is hot, I'm going to test it and verify it. I suppose it started out at a young age with, spiritual stuff, and the fact that my mother was very Catholic, and I was an altar boy, for a while. And I mentioned in another video that I wanted to be a priest when I grew up. But then things, fell apart. My parents got divorced at a young age, and it was not a pleasant divorce, not pleasant at all. But since then, like I became somewhat skeptical. I don't think that skeptical is necessarily the right word. I became inquisitive. So I started studying different religions and reading a lot of philosophy and a lot of just kind of out there books, spiritual books, I guess you could call it, to kind of figure out what was right for me, and it's good. For those who don't know, like I did live out of my car for a couple of years, so I traveled, and if you told me something was bad, I wanted to try it anyhow. So whatever that was, I wanted to learn, because I'm like, how do we know that person's right? And to this day, I come to that. I try to figure out, so Jen and I with Amelia, we look at things differently, and my way isn't right necessarily, and her way isn't right necessarily, but we look at both ways. So with religion, like I'm not a full-fledged Catholic, anymore. Christian, we're going actually to a Methodist church at the moment, but I've been through Baptist churches and different types of churches, Unitarian, all the different type of stuff. So anyhow, I'm not sure where this all goes, except that, I guess openness to possibility. So bringing Amelia home has opened up things that are possible. And as a parent, I suppose that's something you learn, is like everything is possible, but you still want to have guidance. And that's our job as parents. Probably part of my job as a coach, and probably why I like being a coach, is that guidance factor. So anyhow, stay tuned. Amelia will get introduced. You can notice that I look a little tired right now, unshaven for a while, so I will eventually get back to the shaved self, and you'll see me look probably a little more tired before I look fresh again. But I'm going to try to stay with it. I'm going to stay with it. There's no try. We had that in a video before, right? Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your well wishes and your prayers. As always, if you want to help out even more, share this YouTube channel with people. The more people we can get to watch and subscribe and follow and like and comment, the more interactive it becomes, the better it becomes for everybody. So thank you again for watching. Have a great night. I hope everyone gets a good night's sleep. Cheers to rest, everyone. Bye now.